Welcome to Marty's Toolbox. For today's video, we're going to be going over, in my opinion, some of the strangest action figures ever released. Starting it off, we're going to be going over some of the Sweat series figures. Now, what the Sweat series was, is it came with a water bottle right here, and you would fill this up and insert it in the backside of the superstar. So basically, when you were playing with it, the water would come out acting like they were sweating. A very odd design for a figure, just a figure in general. Their stomach and stuff is all like smaller, and the legs are gigantic. So are the arms and the heads are really like off scale, and just the fact that they sweat, like quote unquote sweat, is crazy. And then the other one is the Stone Cold one. Again, legs are gigantic, so are arms, chest and stuff kind of smaller, and the head is extra small. This comes with the sledgehammer, almost as big as the figure, and of course the official sweat bottle. So that is a really odd figure that they decided to come out with. And then this one is also, I think it's one of the sweat series. I forget 100% sure. Um, but yeah, a very odd figure. Just like the image of it, not the image, I'm sorry, the face scan of it. And this little cup wine thing of quote unquote blood. Very odd. Next up, we do have the Federation Fighters F2. Now, these figures stand at a really high dimensions. I forget them off the top of my head, and you may be thinking, "Oh, why are these weird?" Well, the Undertaker comes with a freaking axe. Like, why would he come with the axe? As you can see, this box is very damaged. But there's the normal Taker figure, really tall, and you can see the battle axe in the back of the box. Really weird. Like, I don't know what like idea they had. And also there's Stone Cold right here. He comes with a compound bow. Can't really see it in the box, but it is behind him. You can kind of see the string right there. The figure itself is really tall, but it looks really cool. The backs is like rattlesnake and stuff on that, which I think is cool. The figure isn't bad, but it's just really weird how they made them have like weapons, like a crossbow and an axe. Really odd, in my opinion. Maybe even some of the weirdest on this list. Well, it's not really weird, it's just odd. And yeah. So next up, we do have the gross out wrestlers. There's Goldberg, Sid Vicious, and Sting. There, of course, was more. And the reason I put this on this list is because just the figures in general, like, just look at them. It's so weird how it is. Like, the lower, like from here on down, is really small. The arms are got gigantic. The heads are a weird shape. And yeah, it's just really odd for all of them, as you can see, especially the Sting. Um, with eye popping zombie face, like what's the point of that? And they all have like their little special stuff. Like they hit Goldberg has a water spitting action. He has a I can't really read that right there, and then of course Sting has the eye popping zombie face, and just the way the figures are is so weird. I mean, it's a cool box and maybe a cool display figure, but like, what really was the point for them to come out with these? Like, I don't think there is any point for it. Nonetheless, a really really odd figure. Next up, we do have these zombie action figures. Um, Really, I don't know about these, honestly. I mean, they're cool, but weird. Like, what's the point of having zombie action figures? Maybe for Halloween theme, but like, do you really need a full Halloween theme figure? If that's the case, you would need like a Valentine's figure, an Easter figure, a Christmas figure for all of that. So it's just weird how they added these, and like they just put zombie scans or zombie features on them, like with the green face, the open mouth, and all of that. So, and like Matt Hardy right here, his stomach's like ripped in half almost. Like, I can't comprehend like what went through their heads when they made these figures, because it's so odd. This is the Stone Cold version. Now it's a very odd figure, but it's on the list. But this is actually cool in my opinion. Just how it's odd how it's a zombie, but I like how like eyes are smoking and stuff. I think that's a really cool feature with the skull. If you just cut all of this off down here and just like kept the head and put it on like a different figure that wasn't like with weird zombie paint on it, it would be really cool. But I like the head, like I like the head, but the body and stuff is just not for me and just really weird. Next up, we do have the Ring Master Chris Jericho. And this is an odd figure just because of the stuff he comes with. So, he was known as the Lion Tamer, so he literally had a figure come out with him taming a lion. I know, it's really crazy and definitely weird as heck. Goes with the chair, like something to tame the lion, a little like arm puppet lion. I don't know. Again, I don't know what in the world they were thinking when they came out with this figure. Next up, we do have the Stomp 2 Underwater Siege Owen Hart. He comes with like a jetpack and like a bunch of army-ish stuff. And I forget what this is right here. But it's not a real gun. It's a crap, what's it called? I forget. But because of the jetpack and these accessories right here, like again, what in the world is the point of this? Honestly, like it wasn't his gimmick. It wasn't anything. It wasn't even a crossover of a figure, just a figure with a jetpack and stuff like that. Again, what in the world were they thinking? Honestly, it's crazy to think about. It's all these weird figures. Next up, we do have another ringmaster, Bret Hart. He comes with a what should I call this? He comes as like a hunter almost. Um, yeah, you know what these are. But he is like a hunter, I guess, was the stuff for this. Um, he comes with the vest, arrows, and stuff, and all of these accessories. Again, wasn't his gimmick. Like, what's the point? It's not his gimmick. Nothing of this stuff revolves around Bret Hart or that he made jokes about or anything like that. It's just so weird. Next up, we do have a Stomp 3. This Undertaker has like robotic arms, which is weird. Like he has like interchangeable robotic arms and like a whole robot suit, and the hair scan's really off on it. Again, as I said with the other ones, it is not part of his gimmick. He was never acting like a robot or anything. So why do they design this figure? Like this figure, nothing revolves around Taker. This figure, none of this revolves around Bret Hart. This figure, none of this revolves around Owen Hart. Like this, what's the point? Honestly, like if you're really out of that many ideas for figures, you shouldn't be a company. Honestly, like when you resort to figures like this, where it's just a really weird design and the accessories and the figure doesn't revolve around their character, you shouldn't be a wrestling figure making company at that point. Like, it's all so weird. So, that is all that I actually do have for you guys on this list. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think the weirdest figure you saw today was. And also, tell me in the comments down below some weird figures that I maybe have missed in this set. And maybe I'll come out with a part 2 because there's lots of weird figures out and it just makes no sense like why. So yeah, anyways, I hope you all did enjoy this video and I will see you guys next time.